Right here, actually. My beauty. Oh, yeah. Couple too many seconds on the burner there. It's okay. And drift all that right out the door here in a few seconds. How you doing? How you doing? My biggest fan. Alright. Hello, how you doing? Let's see who else is my biggest fan. Show up in the chat right now and I'll label you my biggest fan for the day. But you gotta hurry. You have 60 seconds to be my biggest fan. Let's see who's my biggest fan today. Who is going to be the first in the chat? I don't have any plates up here. Oh, smokes. I had to start cooking here. I'm telling you, I might lose it a little early. Oh, we've got this black Russian rye. And we're going to have that vegan tuna tomorrow. Because we're having, whatever the hell we're having right now. Which isn't vegan tuna. So let's do that. I already got some plates from the basement. Give me a second. If you're my biggest fan, say hello in the chat. I want to make lentil soup and potato salad. So, oh, my biggest fan better showed up. Otherwise, the next minute, you will not be my biggest fan. Whoever showed up after this minute, you are not. Oh. Now you know. Yeah, Jake Paul. You throw punches like an old woman who is very old. Tyron Woodley, you are scum for throwing a fight. And that's that. You didn't run at him and punch him like, you're talking to Tyron Woodley's mom. Oh, you're such a loser. If somebody did talk that about him, I would have thumped him right there, but I wouldn't have waited. I would have thumped him right on the spot, bud. But no, you're like, this is a Tyron Woodley. He used to be called Tyrone Woodley. Now he's Tyron Woodley. Hey, I'm Tyron Woodley. Jake Paul wanna get in here and do stuff to you. Why don't you see Jake Paul? And then Jake Paul. It was like, between the two of them, I think the best part about it is that all the young kids who had no brains bought it, literally bought the pay-per-view, and then all those old people with no brains, which is all you know, you bought it. You bought into it. You scummy buggers. Absolute scummy buggers. I want to find out somebody that purchased the Jake Paul fight and make fun of them. Can I say fight? I want to watch that skirmish. Those two old ladies skirmishing in the ring. It was not a fight. It wasn't a fight, my friends. Alright, we have Black Russian Rye, Beyond breakfast patties, and then one just egg each. It's going to be awesome. I got to get the two just eggs out from the... Actually, these are almost cooked. Dump the frying pan grease with this and the Beyonds out. And then, you know, do the damn just eggs next. Two just eggs coming right up. Goes there. So... Okay, that's good there. The Just Eggs are here. We're just going to open the packages. These are Just Eggs from Just Egg. Plant-based omelets. I got these vegan marshmallows. We're gonna make vegan s'mores with these. I have vegan chocolate, vegan marshmallows, and then some vegan graham crackers. And we're just gonna get those right in us. I'm gonna let these cook alongside the Just Eggs for another couple of minutes, but I'm just gonna take these out of the pan onto the plate, which is here, and then dump this out. Oh yeah, dump it out. Don't rinse it off. Dump all the oil out. Put those in. Place these up the side rail of your pan. Put the 2 Just Eggs in the center. They're full on heat. The 4 Just Eggs, place them like standing up around the pan. And that's all those taste like a restaurant I used to get those sausage patties from when I was a kid. Okay, once those 2 Just Eggs are ready, I will grab these toasts here, black Russian rye, I think we'll lay them out like that. No, actually this was nicer, I think. Okay. Couple more seconds, and then we'll flip our Just Eggs. We'll quickly flip our Beyond Breakfast round sausages. Give those a flip. So, pop and drop these over here. Okay. And then the vegan barbecue sauce, which is, there's so many to choose from, but I like this one. I really go for the same kind of taste majority of the time. There is a couple others that I really enjoy, but this is it's been my fave for a few months now, maybe 4 or 5 months. Smoky without the heat, okay? This is at Costco. It's from America. It's a world champion barbecue sauce. I just noticed that. But let me tell you, it's a no-brainer. That's a world champ right there. Like, when you know that world champs know world champ barbecue sauce, baby. So let me tell you another something here. I have to go poop right away, so I'm going to be running for the can. And that's that. And the live show ends right when I'm running. So I never run on stream. I have, but I deleted those videos. I really do have to go to the washroom, so as fast as I can finish breakfast and then run down the 12 stairs or 14 stairs and then run back up 14 stairs, I will then go poop. So it's like riding the bus all the way to Thompson or something, going to Gillum on the bus. You know? Man, ain't using the porta potty in the back of the bus because 6 other people already used it. And it is 1997, and that bus, it don't even have toilet paper on it. And it reeks. So I was on a bus, I went on a bus to LA, and I guess the bus I was on, Vegas, I went from Vegas to LA. I guess the bus I was on, they hadn't changed out the sewage, like the porta potty crap. I bet you like the bus was like bursting out the sides with crap. Like stuff was like just flowing down the highway as we were driving. Because like, and I was like, I have to use the washroom. And I didn't go in there. My God, I would never. And I'm like, oh, let's sit at the back of the bus. Oh my God, if there's a washroom on a bus, sit at the freaking front of the bus. I swear to you. Oh my God. I was huffing fart vapor for 4 hours all the way to LA. It was one of the worst experiences in my life. And I actually, lots of that I blocked out until like just now. And it was disgusting. Like literally, I was so grossed out. I didn't want to tell my chick. I didn't want to be like, oh my God, isn't this bad? But I was literally like, I think we should get out and walk. I think we should hitchhike the rest of the way. So that happened. That legit happened. And I don't know how I feel about it, you know? I don't know how I feel about that. I think I should phone the bus company 7 years later and be like, what the hell are you doing? Like, change the sewage system once a month on your buses. I bet you they had never dumped that thing since the inception of that first bus ride 19 years ago. Like, the smell on there was so god-awful. Legit, true story. That happened. To a friend of mine. No, it happened to me and my wife, me and my chick. Gross. That's a true one. Also, I also didn't tell you this. The bus actually hit the wall. It actually hit. We had just boarded the bus. We were on our way to the second hotel. The bus, we stayed at the Cosmo and we had to walk across the street. Or we were at the Wynn or the Cosmo, I can't remember. We had to go across the street to like Planet Hollywood to get the bus to pick us up or something, or one of those hotels around. I don't have a clue which hotel it was. So we go there, we get on the bus, right? I'm like, hey, this isn't too bad. I'm nudging my chick. We got a bunch of comped food from the breakfast bar there. It was like $27 in comps. We had a sandwich and a yogurt and a juice. That was it. 27 bucks. Sandwich, juice, and yogurt. $30 American in Vegas. Bring your own food when you eat in Vegas. Bring your own groceries. I'm telling you. So we get on the bus. I'm nudging my chick. I'm eating my parfait. I'm having my sandwich and my OJ. I got a big bottle of water for 17 bucks. And I nudge her and I'm like, this is awesome. 7 seconds later, not a hair over or under 7 seconds, doesn't the bus driver just ram it he can right into the front arches of a hotel, busts out the completely spiders the front windshield of the bus. I look at my chick, I go, oh shit. And I'm scared. I'm like, is he wasted? It's 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning. You're like, is this guy tanked? So, I think to myself, should we run? Like, should we get out of here? And it was a big, like, yes was the answer in my head. My God, because I've had horror story experiences where I've seen videos or TV commercials where a Canadian bus has like gone off the cliff because an asshole can't keep the liquor off his system for 24 hours, right? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how do I tell my chick today is ruined? This bus driver is ruined today. I'm like, literally, my gut is turning. I have bad vibes. I'm like, yeah, let's roll with it. So we make a bunch of jokes and laugh about it, like, right? Like, what the hell are you doing? Later, like, though, so this movie, it says this bus has Wi-Fi. This bus has the newest new release movies playing on it. AC, bathrooms, tilt back seats. The AC's out. The washroom stunk like 18 outhouses combined. There was Wi-Fi if you had like a snail phone and you wanted to like push send on an email. 45 minutes after pushing send, it would have finally sent it. There was nothing. Everything they said this bus had was not what this bus had. The only thing this bus had was tilt seats that you didn't want to tilt back your seat and then like be literally like your seat. You could put your seat back so it was like this in front of the person behind you would be like, not able to read a book unless it was like a single sheet of paper and they went completely cross-eyed. So that happened, right? And I don't know, when I think back on vacations, I haven't had a lot of them. That was a shitty day. It really was. I thought I was being chased. I had a lot of stuff, and literally my chick's telling me I'm crazy. There's no way. You're an idiot. No one's chasing us. 5 minutes or 4 minutes later, I'm like, hey, you turn right here. I'm gonna keep going out. Don't worry, I got your back. But you turn here, and I'm gonna keep going. I want to see where this guy goes. He literally, hey, starts running up to me. Hey, I've been following you guys forever. I'm like, I fucking told you he was following us. And she's like, how did you know? I'm like, fuck. Who do you think you're dating? Seriously. The man. Never met nothing like me. Never will. And I tell her this all the time. She's like, I know, but... I'm like, seriously. Like, whoever you dated before me, put them all together, and then think about it. Burst that balloon, and what are you missing when you got me? Nothing. Remember that. I'm the boss. And, so I knew something was awry, eh? And I was gonna fight for my chick's life if I had to, sacrifice my own, right? And of course I don't want to do this, but I know I'm in LA. I am from Canada. First vacation to Los Angeles, and I am being tailed within 19 seconds of leaving a bus. And I don't tell my chick for the first 4 minutes because I want to make freaking sure, because she is like a sheriff that will not let you live it down. Ever. So I gotta be certain. And I'm like, oh fuck, this guy is absolutely following me. Like, if I hadn't been with her, I would have turned around and ran that guy down before he could have reached in his pocket or something. Seriously, that's how I take care of stuff like that. And but she was there, so I'm like, nah, change of plans. And I'm like, hey, this way, that way, no. This one, maybe. How about this one? I'm like, yeah, put her in front of me. I'll go turn right. If he keeps following her, I'm going to be behind him. And then it's on, right? So, but as soon as we separated and went different ways, and then I kind of like started like, I wanted to separate some space between me and this guy coming around a corner, right? And just in case, right? And whatever I could find on the ground or whatever was around me to hammer down with, eh? And man, that's not the way I want to live my life, eh? And I don't think anybody wants to live like that. But you should understand that is a fact of life. And if you don't know how to protect yourself, you better be fucking good at running. And I'll tell you right now, I don't run unless it's like 4 or 5 on 1, and they're all bigger than me. And I am pretty sure that I can't take 3 of them first. I'll run. But the take 3 of them first thing is, I've really only ran once in my life, actually, to be honest. And it was in Winnipeg. I was being chased by 5 guys for nothing. Didn't even say, I think I said hi to them or something, and then They didn't like me saying hi. Uh, I was in sort of an unfamiliar area, but yet, like, I knew I was in a fairly, not wooded area, but I was, like, not on a main road at the time, eh? So, I just remember being shit scared and just lifting my feet up and just literally gliding. And when I look back, I was a block ahead of them, and they were all, like, bigger guys, but they were kind of fat, and they could not run. And thankfully that day I lived because I think they would have tried to beat me up that day. And again, I walked by them. There's 4 or 5 guys. Me walking by, hey, just to you always say hey, or you say nothing. If they look wicked bad, you put your head to the side and you walk extra far to the right, and you let them go by. Like the same. If you're going that way, you move over, you create more space. You don't look at them. You keep your peripheral on that shadow or that silhouette of them, that group of them, and you keep going. But yeah, my God, the times in my life where I can't believe I didn't run and I stuck around. But that's how I learned that a lot of people are all talk by sticking around just a couple of times. Really, I ensured that well, you make a name for yourself, right? If you stick up for yourself and you do it right and you do it real proper, where you make it known that I'm the one that, done these things to these awful people that were being awful, you make a name for yourself, right? And I definitely am good at making a name for myself. I definitely have zero enemies, but the reason I have zero enemies is because I'm powerful, right? You don't want to feel the pain, right? So if you're my enemy, I'll make you feel the pain.